Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today, a video that includes tanks on a ship. No, not really. But we are going to add the type of armament that an Abrams tank is supposed to have. And of course we're going to add this to the side of an American battleship. This American battleship is going to take on a Japanese battleship, 4 heavy cruisers, 3 lights and 5 destroyers. So this guy better be a good ship to solo all of that. We're going to go with the super battleship hull, the biggest that we can find. And this is, of course, going to be the Abrams. Speed, about 28 to 30 knots should be fine. We're going to go with all the oil, because American. Gas turbines, generally good for higher speeds. Not sure if it's really going to work out here. No, they are a bit lighter. Let's go with the gas turbines. Auxiliary engine 4 is going to be pretty important to fix the ship when it comes to being under fire. Balanced rudder is fine. A bit of better propeller shaft. Of course, more armor. Torpedo blister probably going to come in very handy. Reinforced bulkhead, citadel, all or nothing, and an anti-flood 3. Make it a spacious quarters. Don't go anywhere, and let's start building the rest of the ship. Main tower number 5. Secondary tower number 5. No, 6. The other tower is an option. Yes, I'm going to go with the other tower. The reason being is that I can put more of those guns on here. So, how do you strap an Abrams to the side of a ship? Well, it's pretty easy. You take the 4-inch gun, and you just put those in the slots. And a Abrams tank essentially has a 4.7-inch gun. So if I do this, then this gun is going to protest that it's too big. If I do this, then I already have quite a few Abrams tanks strapped to the side of my ship. I currently have 18 of these per, total, so that's 9 per side. That is 27 tanks to the side of a ship. Of course, we're still not quite done. I'm going to have to add a better system to acquire the targets. I'm going to have to look at what sort of barrel length I would like on these. What would be reasonable? Accuracy is, of course, always preferential to have, so that means the longer, 20% longer barrels, giving me a pretty respectable range. And a pretty respectable accuracy at that range of, let's say, 12,500 meters, 6.7 accuracy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's go with some better propellant. Because we're going to go with TNT-4. It's the bursting charge, triple base, and we're going to fire heavy shells. We're going to make these things punch through as much as we can, so capped ballistic. And with that, at 10,000 meter range, we're looking at 4.2 inches of armor. If I go super heavy, 4.4. What about switching to tube powder? Tube powder 3 gives me 12.5 inches, sorry, 12%, meaning 4.7 inches of armor pen. This is +4, this is +3.5. This is terrible. This is not great. Dunite, another +10. Yeah, Dunite has a bit more chance to explode, although shells tend to be a little bit more volatile, but I'm getting almost 5 inches of armor pen with these shells. We're also going to have some base fuses for HE, and with that I can still do a fairly healthy amount of damage, both in the form of setting fires, as well as just flat out damaging destroyers. Standard ratio on the APs and HE shells. Let's go with some acoustics, and now I have 15,000 tons to put main guns on this ship. We are facing an enemy battleship, so it's going to have to be pretty serious. I'm thinking 17s? I haven't used 17s in a while. Let's just go for an ABXY. Or maybe just an ABX. Still need to add a bunch of funnels, because these gas turbines are pretty hungry. Could I fit 2 of these side by side? Yes. That gives me 150 engine funnel capacity. We're going to need a lot more than that. Give me 2 more. Oh, come on. It's just too small to fit 2 of them? Fine. In that case, give me the biggest one for the back. Go on, sit. Good man. 82% engine efficiency. Pretty good. Pretty good. Afterward, I've said 6.3. So we're actually a little heavy towards the stern. Could have fooled me, based on how I'm looking at this ship. Autoloaders, please. Faster turrets, please. Anything else that I would like on this ship? More Abrams, of course. I mean, more secondaries. So, we're going to put this thing on an enlarged turret, or enlarged barbette, I should say, there. That also fixes my aft weight offset, but I'm about to make that a bit worse. Because I'm going to add more guns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just give him the same treatment here. The problem is, potentially, armor. To the tune that I don't have a lot of room to put on more armor. I have 3,000 tons. I still want to add more guns, of course. There we go, 0.3. 3,000 tons for, sorry, 2,500 tons for armor. Main belt's already 17 inches. That's very good. 6-inch inner armor belt. Wow. Okay. No, I can get behind this. Let's put maybe 3 inches on the superstructure. Let's see if I can get away with that. Yes, I can. Turrets. Gotta make sure that these things survive. So this is probably going to ramp up. Not that fast, actually. What are we looking at? How much can I get? Maybe 6 inches of armor? Okay, here we are. This is the Abrams, or, well, that's the name of the ship, but effectively the ship is armed with 96 tanks. There are 96 Abrams tanks strapped to the side of this ship. On top, of course, of her 6 17-inch guns, which are absolutely no slouch either. I decided to forego making these things longer barrels, so I still have a pretty healthy reload. And now we're going to see if all of these guns can actually do something useful against the Japanese. Here we go. The Abrams is ready. The Abrams is hungry. I'm going to park her broadside. I know that exposes a bit more side of the ship than I might like, but it also exposes all of my secondaries to deal with the enemy. Let's go and see what they have. This is their capital ship. I gotta say, their formation is actually quite nice. I'm not sure if I've seen the AI do this before, but look at this. They got this group here screening. This group here screening on the other side, definitely around the battleship. And then we got potentially a scouting group. Am I right? No, it's the light cruisers. This light cruiser section, I don't know, to detach and hunt down enemy shipping. Maybe destroyers. A couple of 6-inch guns on the 6.1s. Just the 6 of those. And torpedo tubes. Need I be worried about your destroyers? Guns. What you got? Normally the game tells me what they got. Huh? That's unusual. Okay, so they got 1.5-inch guns. They got 5 1s and 16-kilometer range torpedoes. Heavy cruisers. Interesting build. I like it. That's a ton of secondaries you got there. This is going to be a fantastic ship to use against destroyers. Will it do well against the Abrams? I wonder. She carries 12 8.6-inch guns, 33 2.5s, 18 3.5s, another 12 2.5s, and 4 single 2.5s. Whoa! Keep your destroyers inside, because these things are on the prowl. This is not a fun ship to encounter if you're in a destroyer. And finally, their big boy, the Battleship. 8 17-inch guns, 6 4.6ers, and 8 2.2s. In an interesting design, ABCX. Huh, I wonder if this thing is bow heavy. It could be, considering the size of it, and just how much room these turrets take up. Okay, I believe that this should be our main target. And I believe that the secondaries are free to go to town against the light cruisers. Let's take some pictures while we are shooting. Abrams says, already fired a first shot. I'm definitely going to need to go broadside if I want to use more of my guns. These 17-inchers are, well, they're outnumbered by the 17-inch guns on the enemy the enemy battleship. Let's see. Can we hit something? Yes, actually we can. 10% chance to hit. But why are we firing HE? Because we got pretty deadly AP shells on these secondaries. I mean, against a light cruiser? Surely we can pen that. 6.5%. Is the muzzle velocity higher? Sorry, lower? Yeah, a bit. Okay, it's not too bad. Accuracy against the enemy battleship, 43%. I'm concerned, however, that their accuracy is also going to be quite good. Hit chance, 9.5. Curious. Yep. Getting some partials, and sadly, some ricochets. This is what American firepower looks like. Just a lot of guns. All the Abrams. And I know it's a bit silly, but I gotta get your attention on YouTube somehow, right? Let's slow the ship down some. Make sure I perform turns a bit faster. I do have that sonar array. Doesn't mean I'm not concerned about getting torpedoed, because this thing doesn't turn that well. Go with auto. You one of the destroyers then. And they're all smoked up, so eliminating one of these is going to take me a bit more time than I might like. Inflicted some, well, fairly light damage, but I have taken a couple of pretty bad hits, causing some flooding on the ship, and a loss of 12% of the structural integrity. Sadly, I'm in a bit of a bad place, because I cannot turn to starboard and bring more of my bow guns to bear, because that means I'm going to run into torpedoes. And my stern is, well, it's pretty decently armored. Just a 17-inch shell doesn't really take no for an answer. They really don't like to say, or like to hear, that they're not going to be allowed to get to my ship. Come on then. Take out something. I want to see these 4.7s work. I also want to get identification on all of these to make sure I just don't get jumped by a torpedo. It is 1940. Torpedoes are a lot more, well, they're a lot less unstable than early campaign, where they might detonate. Ah, no. Where they might detonate the moment that they leave your ship. This is bad. They took out the stern turret. This is really bad. See, it's the small ships I don't really care about. It's the battleship that's currently doing me in. It's a big chunker of a ship. 17. I know I'm going broadside. People are going to hate me for this, whatever. I need to just quickly try to eliminate this thing. There we go. This guy just had his torpedoes destroyed on the deck. That ammo explosion caused quite a bit of damage to the ship here. The bow launcher, no longer there. Was that a splash? Or did you just drop torpedoes? Let's angle away a little bit. This destroyer is getting absolutely mauled by all of these secondaries. Yeah, either all of these exploded, or you launched. Somebody else did. Somebody else definitely launched. I mean, the secondary is on the heavy cruiser Aka. I want to see what I can do here. That's pretty respectable. It's a lot of shell fire that we've done so far. 6,500 damage with the secondaries. Of course, if you blow up torpedoes, it's going to go pretty quick. 100% ID on the battleship. How heavy are you? 75,000 tons. Okay, there's a gap there. Steady as she goes. I know I don't have the stern guns anymore. I just want to make sure I don't get torpedoed first. I cannot afford to lose rudders or engines. There's a gap forming here as well. Turn back to port. See, this heavy cruiser is taking a pretty serious beating from my secondaries. Range? 10. Exactly 10. At 10... Come on. I can pen... Why are you being difficult? I can probably pen... I don't know, 8 inches of armor. How much does this cruiser have? Hello. You. Less. But it's angled. Okay, go for AP. Well, somebody else got in the way. Minagumo. Blocked. Damage the secondary tower. Kind of concerned that I've lost a couple of my secondaries already. Yeah, this one's down. The rest of them seem fine. Taking some losses to the ship, but it's not that bad. Where's your battleship at? You've stopped firing? Why is that? I don't mind it, I'm just surprised. Oh, you're too far. You can't fire that far. So you're telling me I can outshoot you? That'd be great. That'd be really nice. Okay. I'm gonna turn back a bit and see if I can actually eliminate some of their... Get in the water. If I can actually eliminate some of their smaller ships. Switch fire to the Yeyama. Torpedoes there. This one just decided to go somewhere else. You still have torpedoes and you just used them. Great. Hard to port. We're going to turn right back in. Select your own shells. That elevation must be phenomenal. No idea if I... Oh boy. If I can actually hit anything. Full ahead flank. Yes, dodged it. Not that that did anything. I mean, I didn't speed up that fast. Because I'm still losing speed in the turn. There's another torpedo salvo. Come on, switch fire to the Kino. Torpedoes have been detected. Where? Here. Not a threat. Kino's getting completely rained on. Oh shit. That's bad. That's gonna hit. Take it on the nose. Hope it's a dud. Dud. Yes, please. Thank you. Very good. Yeyama, 14 clicks. Switch fire to Yeyama. Accuracy is pretty good. Pen chance is about 100, but that's on the 17s. So that's not really fair. It does seem like their DDs and heavy cruisers are sticking to the Unyo, to their main battleship. Considering the amount of shells I have left, I can... Ow! I can probably try and use the main guns against these for a bit. I really don't like dancing around torpedoes this much. Took one torp, not flooded. Come on. Take it out. Go. Eliminate it already. These things are so maneuverable that it's making it really difficult to get a good hit with the main guns. Less than a % chance to hit them. Target instability. Sorry, my damage stability is still 28%. That's pretty bad. Kinu. Yeah. Target maneuver, target fast speed. She's just being pretty difficult. Turn back to port. Accuracy just jumped to 7.5. It's now going back down. I'm also trying to keep an eye on the battleship, because I really don't want to get too close. Strong as my ship might be. It's not really something I want to expose too much of. To be honest, I don't think this fight's particularly interesting to look at. I think the Abrams is interesting to look at, but the fight's taking forever. Let's do a different fight. I'm going to close the distance. Let's make it 5,000 meters. And we're going to push as much of the damage on the secondaries as possible. At 5,000 meters, these things are deadly. 15 inches of armor pen. And of course, I will take probably a ton of torpedoes. If I reduce this to single, can I go for quad? Oh, it's slightly heavy. Fine, reduce this. Oh. Great. 29 knots. 28.5. There you go. Let's go. Same fleet, same enemy targets. And I want to see how much damage those secondaries can do now. Okay, here we go. Different battleship, different heavy cruisers, different everything, but shorter range. Let's go. 100% chance to hit. Armor piercing has been selected automatically. What are you? You're a destroyer. Oh, you got a lot of torps on there. Quickly kill this. I'm very concerned about that many torpedoes from a broadside position. Come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't like that. And that's just the one. Ow. Whoa. Torpedoes all over the place. What did so much damage to me? 19-inch guns. Yeah, I'll bet they'll do that much damage to me. Ooh, this is a problem. This is a problem. This ship is not very good as a short-range fighter, I'm afraid. And this thing is, of course, positively deadly. Yeah, I might be able to do some damage against it, but it's just gonna kill me. Look at that. I've taken well over 3.5, or just shy of 3,500 damage from the 19 inchers, and they're just gonna finish me off. If not them, then this salvo. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Dead. Holy shit. That was quick. What if I reduce the battleship? Like, to none. Let's have another go. Okay, final round. Can I take out this escort fleet, if you will? Potentially. It's gonna come down to how quickly I can get these guys eliminated before they torpedo the shit out of me. Yeah, this is helpful. Holy moly, that's more like it. That's 1 down, 2 down. That's probably before they were able to get their torpedoes away. This guy's taking a ton of damage. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a lot of damage. Oh shit, son. We're about to test the torpedo blister. This torpedo changed direction. This... what? Please be a dud. You're not a... yes, you're a dud. Ha! Survived. Excellent. You're getting completely hammered by the 4-inchers. I haven't hit a main shell once. Interesting. Wait, I'm using stereoscopic rangefinder. That's bad. I should be using coincidence. Stereoscopic is far more gauged, far more, well, useful in longer range encounters. Not the short range stuff. Go on. Ship looks a bit damaged. Not nearly as bad as it did when it encountered that 19-point-something inch gun battleship. The main's going off. I really doubt we're actually going to hit something. Come on. Yes. That's more like it. Ammo detonation. So why are we firing AP at a destroyer? Oh shit, son. That thing just threw torpedoes at me. Come on, kill it. It's 21-inch torps. I can handle that. Time to deal with a heavy cruiser, the Takao. This is where the secondaries might struggle a bit more. So let's have them go with HE as they request. Jesus, leave it to the Japanese to spam torpedoes all over the place. Uh-oh. Boink. Yep, that was a good hit. Was that a 17-incher? Yeah, that was a 17-incher for almost 2.5k. Good. That's another one. There's not a whole lot left of the Takao. Turn. Maybe we can just outspeed that torp. Maybe not. That was a flooding. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Wow, you're resilient. 6,500 damage taken. On a heavy cruiser. Dead. Who would like to go next? Oh, there's still a DD somewhere off to the side. For long. Not for long. Are you gonna flood? Minimum bulkheads? It's tempting. Shit. My rudder damaged? Yes, it is. That's gonna be annoying to deal with torpedoes now. We've already eliminated one heavy cruiser. Surely we can make this one a bit faster. Dodged. Care about your torpedoes. Maintain the turn. Mostly because our rudder's stuck. Let's see. Any CL up close? 13 clicks? 14 clicks? This is 6.5. The amount of torpedoes being thrown my way is a bit concerning. Shoot the Mikuma. Hold the guns. Ow. These things are actually doing a fairly serious amount of damage to me. Of course, ideally I'd keep them at range, but that makes for a pretty boring video. Shooting them up close, much more interesting. Just far less effective by the looks of it. Uh-oh. I cannot dodge that. Please be duds. One dud, one not so dud. What size is this? 19-inch. That's good damage there. That's good damage. Ship's fairly heavily damaged. Most secondaries are functional. Let's go. Oh shit, that's a short-range torpedo attack. Please turn. Please turn. Okay, we're fine. Next. Heavy cruiser Haguro. After that, it's left to heavy cruiser Yakumo. And a bunch of CLs. If you have a weird ship challenge like this, by all means, post it down below. I'm always looking for interesting ideas. No guarantee that I'll do it. But if it's something that I think is going to be making for a good, funny video, then there's a chance that I'll actually use it in a video. Your idea. How much pen? I've got such a massive amount of information on this tooltip that I cannot see how much pen I have on the 4-inchers. There. 4.9. At 10-kilometer range, that is. Oh, holy moly. That's a really heavily armored cruiser. Look at that. 13.1-inch main belt plus 122%. That's a 26-inch armor belt on a heavy cruiser. That is serious. Nope. Struggling to hit it. My damage and stability is 34%. Oh, it's another torp. Oh, I need one of these to start changing course. Close call, but we got there. Everything's getting blocked, but we are setting fires, so that's good. The problem with these heavy cruisers is their reload on the torpedo launchers. Their single launchers is very quick. Very quick. This is a double. This is a single. So a little over 5 minutes. Come on. Over pens, partial pens. Give me HE. HE at this range should be enough to just flatten that ship. I think so. Ow. Come on. Need this guy gone. Everything missed? Disappointing. Oh, that torpedo just bounced off my plot armor, I guess. Okay, that was a good hit. That was 6,500 damage. 12,000 damage taken on a heavy cruiser? What the hell? I've taken 2,500 damage and my ship looks like this. I'm surprised that with this much damage that they've taken, they haven't lost the entirety of their crew yet. Spacious quarters, yeah, the only thing that explains it. We're gonna have to murder the Hirado, which just sends some more gifts my way. Come on. Train the 4-inchers on the starboard side. I'd love to go a bit more bow in against it, but my rudder's not really responding. So do better. No. Nope. Missing, missing, missing. What the hell? My main guns have suddenly decided to go and do something else. Go for the Akumo. Switch to Haguro. We need to take this thing down before it's... Well, it's not going to spam torps at me anymore. This guy will. This guy will. Why are we not damage and stability. And their target fast speed. Oh, they're running 40 knots. That's almost minus 100% chance to hit. Minus 95. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, this ship. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really recommend it. For 800 million, it's really expensive for what it does. Because if you want to take down a ship like, or a convoy like this, yes, it's fun to have 4.7 inchers, or, well, the equivalent of an Abrams tank per, well, effectively 3 Abrams tanks per turret. I think bigger secondaries, 6s and 8s, would be preferential. Because they just pack a lot more punch. Even the heavy cruisers would start to struggle against 8-inchers. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this this weird, funny challenge. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought, and if you have any suggestions / requests for videos, post them down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon for more.